Hey there, happy campers in YouTube world. If you look here, you can see there, that is a crane boat. It's a big ass wood boat with a big crane on it. And you can see there's 4 cables attached to the end of the crane. And then there's a boat. It's kind of cream colored. Here in Hong Kong we call that the control boat. That's where you've got the scuba divers, life-saving kits and stuff like that. Well, anyway, what happened last week? A wood boat, a teak boat, like what I'm on, it sunk. It's hard to see past these other boats, but the cables are now tight. The cables are tight, so pretty soon they'll start to raise the boat. But anyway, if I give you some background, I knew the previous owners, John and Marilyn. They're from Queensland, Australia. They sold the boat to a Cathay Pacific pilot. John and Marilyn put a lot of money in because there was termite damage, and then they decided to go back to Queensland, Australia. So they sold the boat to Cathay Pacific pilot. Well, he's not always on the boat. So even when John and Marilyn owned the boat, I really wanted them to just put on just a 50-watt solar panel to keep the batteries charged, when they're not there. And anyway, they didn't do it. The new owners, I don't know who he is. Everyone tells me he's a Cathay Pacific pilot. So he's not on the boat all the time. But right now, as you can see, that cream colored wood boat that has the divers and all that, they're attaching those 4 cables that you see that come off the crane. They're attaching it to the boat, and they're gonna raise it, and I don't know what they'll do with it. And I to be honest, I really don't care. It's not my boat. But the thing is, I have 2 loves in my life. My May, my wonderful wife, and a boat on the ocean. So, give me a star to guide her and a sail full of wind, and I'm one happy boy. But anyway, right now this crane is lifting up a sunken boat. It's sad, I always feel really, it's depressing. It really is. It's depressing. It's sad. It's, just not a good thing when people don't take care of their boats. But anyway, the crane is there. The divers are attaching the cables to lift it up. The control boat is there. They've been there for about 1.5 hours right now, so they'll probably get everything set up, because here in Hong Kong at 1 p.m. everything shuts down. Everybody stops. That's lunchtime. It's 1 p.m. So what today is? Thursday? Yeah, Thursday. Anyway. But they'll probably get the cables around the boat so it's safe. You know, the divers will do their job, get the cables taut, you know, around the boat, and the crane will lift it, and I don't know what they'll do with it, and I really don't care. But it's just sad when a teak wood boat sinks. Again, the boat was made here in Aberdeen, Hong Kong, just like mine was. But again, the owners were more concerned about the interior of the boat than about the batteries and a bilge pump. So anyway, it sunk, you know, and the pilot was off flying somewhere. But it was a livable. They turned the boat into a liveaboard because it had 2 Perkins engines, diesel engines, and there was a generator, and that was also a Perkins engine. You know, all made in the UK. And but they were more focused on just having a liveaboard, you know, an apartment on the water. But they didn't think that a bilge pump is probably one of the most important things on a boat, rather than a fancy oven and nice flat screen TV and etc. That's what's happening. So right now the divers are in the water. You can see that the four cables are very taut. So very soon they'll lift it out of the water and do something with it. I don't really care what they do with it, but anyway, the divers are doing their job. The crane is there, and we've lost another wood boat. So over the last 3 years, we've lost, what, 1, 2, 3, 4. I think we've lost 5 wood boats because people just don't. People that know nothing about boats buy them, and they think they'll take care the boat will take care of itself, but they don't realize their responsibilities. So anyway, from May and I here in Hong Kong, uh, be good, be safe, and always be well. And if you own a wood boat, please, 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 please give the boat the attention it needs, because that's why they call a boat a second wife. Okay, so take care of your second wife if you have a boat. All right, be good, be safe, be well.